Hey guys, this is Shoot-to-Kill-outdoors again, and this is James here. I want to show you some of my panfish rigs. Now there's many different ways to fish panfish, but I'm a big fan of using live bait, and I like to use my bobbers too. So today I'm going to show you like the three different rigs that I know of to use a bobber with. Now the first rig here is these are just makeshift, just to show you guys what it's like out in the water up close. Now when the line comes off your pole, what's that line right there? It goes into a slit when you pull back the spring and you attach it to the bobber. Then you put your split shot weight on there, and then you go down to your desired depth of line, put your hook. Now to set the depth on this bobber, all you got to do, see here, is pull back the spring and then pull up or down. If you want to go more line, or if you want to go deeper, you just pull it up, hold on to the bottom of the hook there and pull it up, or if you want to go to a shallower depth, you pull it down. Okay, let's put that one back. The next rig is a pretty popular rig I grew up using. It's a slip bobber setup. It's got your bobber stopper, a bead, then your slip bobber, and it comes down to a split shot weight. Then it goes down to your hook here. Now you can set these up any way you want. I just grew up using these, but after a few years ago I switched over, and I'll show you what else. I think this is a better rig over here. Now this rig is almost the same exact setup as the slip bobber rig. It's got the bobber stopper, got a bead on it to keep your line straight there, running down to the bobber. Then your bobber goes down to your barrel swivel here. Now right here above the barrel swivel is a 1/8 ounce egg sinker. Now I like this rig a lot because the fish doesn't feel your weight basically when they pull it, because when you pull the line, the egg sinker slides. There's no resistance there. No resistance at all. And then you can you can make a leader about 12 to 13 inches. That's what I usually do for my crappie or bluegill pole, and put your hook on there. So that's my favorite rig right here. So I hope you guys like that. And I'm gonna go in the description over here what I usually do, because I don't like to pay. I don't like to put out a lot of money for fishing, and I like to be least expensive as I can and try to buy the stuff that I need. So to start off here, you take your rubber bands here. You can buy these anywhere, pretty cheap per package. I mean, I got these less than $1. They were like 69 cents. And what you do is you take your scissors and you cut one in half, depending on the size of it. You know, if it's pretty big, cut it in about an inch long. Then you tie it around your line like a regular knot. Well, then you tie it even tighter to get it to where it won't slide up and down your line as much. And then you cut off the ends a little bit, like that one right there. I just didn't clean that one up. Now you got your beads. You got to have these things. Now these are some glass seed beads. They're clear, and the size of them are 11/0 or 11-0. You can get these for about $1.50, depending on where you get them from. Next, you need a good hook. Now there's two different, or actually there's a bunch of different hooks you can get for pan fishing, but these are the only two that I recommend. Now the one that I'm using currently for crappie fishing is this one right here. You take it, you put it on your line, and then you take a minnow or whatever live bait you're using. I usually use a minnow for these. You take these hooks, since they have a straight hook shank, you just take the minnow and put the tail on the barbed part, slide it down in this loop here, and leave it hanging like that when it's in the water. And that minnow, it'll sit there and go like this the whole time in the water, just shaking, and that's what gets the fish going. Next here, when you're going to use live bait, I like to use night crawlers or red worms. I take this hook and put it on my line. Now if you use this hook, it's got two barbs on the back here. Keeps the bait from moving down the hook. Sometimes a worm will slip off the straight shank. Well, these got barbs on the shanks here, if you can see them barely. See if I can get it in some light there. You can barely see those little barbs on there, but the camera ain't focusing in very well. But that's what I do. And you can see the difference. These are size number 2. These are size number 4. Usually the bigger number represents the smaller size. So if you get, like, say if you had 1.0, that's bigger. That's way bigger than these. Other than that, you have an assortment of weights you can use. Here's just a few. Here's a big split shot bob, or a split shot weight. Here's those egg sinkers I was showing you in my favorite rig. They're 1/8 ounce, made by Water Gremlin. And these, as it says, are the size are 3/0. They're pretty small weights. Those are pretty good for like micro fishing poles, or ultralights is what I call them. They're real sensitive fishing poles. But other than that, I mean, you can set your rigs up the way you want. I just wanted to show you guys what I use, and wanted to tell you guys happy fishing and good luck out there. I just hope this information helped you all, and please try it and recommend it, and tell me, give me some tips and stuff like that. So I want to tell you all thanks for watching, and please rate, comment, and subscribe.